Hi guys, Nicolas Desjardins, neurotherapist. I'm with Moustafa in the Apollo Physical Therapy Centers in Ottawa. The moment you work here,
Yeah.
You're a massage therapist.
Yeah.
And you do some
With
acupuncture
acupuncture,
too as well. Okay, cool. So today he's trying me in the clinic, so I'm gonna be his therapist.
Yeah.
Since I work here now too. Got some concussions, 4 times concussion.
Yeah, 4 concussions, 2 major ones, temporal skull and inguinal hernia on my right side.
Yeah. Got the surgery right here.
Yeah, surgery.
Got a broken skull.
Fractured skull, yeah, man.
Okay. So kind of a car accident as well.
And a motor vehicle accident, 2010, yeah, 10 years ago.
Okay, cool. So we got tons of job. You're clenching and chewing.
Yeah.
We can say what's the name?
Grinding.
Grinding. Thank you.
That night.
Showing. Okay. Teeth at night, so painful in the morning.
Yeah,
some
painful jaw in the
achiness.
morning. Straight achiness, man.
Okay,
Lots of achiness
cool.
in the jaw.
So same thing around, some pain there.
Very sensitive in the scar around just the abdominal area here, oblique. Wake up with some back pain too around the side joint.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. So the tissues got pulled there. When he lifts his arm, he's creating some tension, some more pains again. So that's really while in extension, we can see the hips and maybe some thoracic extension as well.
Yeah.
Seated, bit of pain, but not that much.
No, not much at all. I know it's there, but it's not much.
When you're lying, that's
Laying down
good.
is fine. Yeah.
Good. So we're gonna work with that. So of course we're gonna fix the posture. I'm thinking about fascia line a lot, and maybe some lymphatic issues as well, and some cranial stuff is gonna be fun too. So let's do
Exciting.
this. What I love to do is make people jump a bit, because every time we say, okay, he's gonna check my posture, you go straight and we have suddenly a perfect posture. So jump a bit, relax. He's gonna going back in the same mode over and over, since that's the brain that autocorrect the posture. You can see here, maybe it's not super visible for you. There's a slight external rotation on that side. You can see maybe more by the knee at the moment. Almost a varus of the knee. Hands are straight, that's good, but look how the head is going on that side. When you got, usually in functional neurology, a rotation of that side with the head, it might be a inner ear issues on that side. It's not. We test, seems on the right side. So the head can be inclinate in a flexion, side flexion on that side, because of the midbrain in overcharge as well. So he told me about cranial nerve issue, clenching, all those stuff, eyes sensitive to light as well, some vertigo when you stand up as well.
Get up too
So
fast, yeah.
it's like 3 conditions caused by overcharge of the midbrain. So might have some midbrain issues on that side. Maybe. So cranial nerve with the concussion might get hurt, or just the sympathetic response of the nervous system. So we're gonna have some fun there. It's a pre-test, just visual pre-test, to see if there's some issues with the neurology at the moment. It's not a diagnose, but it's some sight in appearance that can be there.
Nice.
So we did a test on Moustafa. There's a fear paralysis reflex. Fear paralysis reflex and motor reflex need to be calibrated before I go further in the consultation, since it's gonna block the sensory integration in his brain. So we try to create stimulus that's gonna help the brain reconfigure itself. But if we're stuck by those kind of reflex, it's gonna bypass all the other brain parts. So fear paralysis reflex can be from the touch. So I just create some tactile stimulus and the nervous system shut down, as well as noise. I came in a place where there was war. You told me about Lebanon and some bad stuff going on. So that's kind of normal that the nervous system, when he grew up, was always in the fight or flight or freeze mode. Freeze, that's a bad option. Fight or flight can be a good option. So basically must be there for a long ago. I'm gonna translate in fact, about some symptomology related to fear paralysis reflex. So, this reflex can be characterized by a repli sur soi. You're gonna contain yourself all the time. Maybe shy people, maybe when you were younger. Fear of taking part of something new. Okay. New environment can be frightful too. It's not always calm, can be in the form of shouting or something related with fear. A low level of tolerance to stress, possible. Excessive fear, sometimes without correlation with reality. Hypersensibility to the touch, luminosity, so the lights, sounds, a sudden change in the visual field, so you're gonna be distracted real quick. Don't like the change or the surprise. Okay, there's a form if you want to predict everything around you, to securize yourself. I'm talking to you a bit. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
Adaptation difficulty, fatigue. Some kid hold their breath often. Fear of the shame in public. Yeah.
I got no shame in public.
Weak self-esteem, lack of security. Sometimes there's children that are sticky, always after their parents, or the opposite, don't want to show affection in public and stuff like that. Don't want to show demonstration. Compulsive behaviors, obsessive compulsive trouble too.
Yeah, OCD.
Negativism sometimes. Sometimes children that don't want to try new activity, especially if they imply comparison and stuff like that. You were doing great dance. I think there's a lot of
yeah,
fix that on the floor.
absolutely.
The colère, anger crisis, and suddenly momentary motor paralysis. Yeah, when you're stressed, you cannot move. Okay.
Yeah.
So some parts talk to you a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
So is that necessary to continue with those, or we can pull them off of your life?
It's up to you, bro. Let's get rid of them.
Do you need them? Yeah. Okay, good. Perfect. We're gonna process. Okay, we did some tests to lateralize the problem with the brain, with the information intake. Got the left hemispheric probably subcapacity. So I'm testing other reflex to make sure I'm working on the good part. Palmar reflex was good. Now I'm testing plantar reflex. You see, the foot is doing a dorsiflexion as well as a hip flexion, so it's like rejecting the ground at the moment, but it's in both sides. So can be a plantar reflex not integrated on both sides. We're gonna check other reflex. Okay, you can see on this right side the jaw is more developed, so all the clenching and stuff, it's bad. In fact, and maybe with the accident too as well, you create some stuff. You chew on the right side or left side?
Usually dominant on the right, but I always functionally chew on the left to compensate.
Good. Since I couldn't lateralize any other primitive reflex, I'm gonna go with the eyes dominance, okay, to make sure the correlation is good. If you fix my nose here, put your two ends like that, beautiful triangle, the 3/4. Look at my nose. You're gonna reduce it while still fixing my nose in the middle. Continue, 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 continue. Okay, bring your hands to your face. Bing, 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 bing. So you got the nice right eyes dominant at the moment. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, that's pretty interesting what's happening at the moment. I had some issues with the lateralization. Since he had 4 concussion, the brain got tons of adaptation at the moment. I don't want to create a neural overcharge. So I'm just gonna work with some red lens to create a stimulation of the left brain, but I won't use light and audio stimulus to help him. So I'm just gonna do a basic kinesthetic movement with for fear paralysis reflex. I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, just gonna roll the ball around your belly here. Okay, exactly. You switch your hands clockwise. That's a good exercise that you're gonna have to do every morning when you wake up. It's gonna create discharge of the sympathetic nervous system, but at the same time, what's weird at the moment is we use the red lens that create a stimulus of the sympathetic nervous system. I believe there's a reason about that, and we're gonna find it. Can you hear the tick here? Tick. Tick, okay, so go with the tick, because your brain remember better with rhythmicity. Remember when you learn the alphabet? Huh? We're just thinking about it, we sing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's cool. So that's how we're gonna rewire your brain with it. Click, click, click. But the physiology behind it is pretty cool. In fact, when you have your two hands in your back, it's like the police cuff you. Listen. Click, click. There we go. Okay? So anticipation, control, predictability, and that is the weak position with the hands behind the back, and in front you can protect yourself. It's good. Everything's good. Continue, continue, continue. You already know it. We don't love to to have our two hands in our back while we're doing that. Can defend ourselves. We expose all our vital points. So you just train your brain to say, "I'm in danger." No, you're not. I'm in danger. No, you can protect. I'm in danger. No, you're not. That's a powerful physiological response in his case. Okay. Okay, we're kind of laughing now because that was pretty cool. It looked weird with the ball and all the stuff, but trust neurology. Okay. We retest here the plantar reflex here. That was a reflex coming after the fear paralysis reflex, Moro reflex, palmar reflex. We got the plantar reflex, and now it's fixed. It's completely fixed. No reaction of the leg.
That's crazy, man.
So, what happened? And if we fix the base, the upper the stage are going to be better too. So we got to fix the base. The base was the fear paralysis reflex. That's the one coming right after Babkin. If Babkin is not in place, we got to try something. It's not the case actually, but we got to fix the fear paralysis reflex in everyone for any sensory motor rehab problem we got. If person don't do it, you're wasting your time. You're gonna do too much rehab for nothing. Okay, so that's the moral. So we test some neural subsystem. We get some problem with the lateral subsystem. In fact, the two lateral subsystems are off. And the relation is with the, in this case, with the sphenooccipital bone. That kind of interesting since you got the trauma to the head on that side. And the other one is the talus joint in the heel on the right side too. So he was talking a lot about the groin problem, but those systems that we test are the relation with those joints and the diaphragm. So they're the primary respiration system. So we're just gonna show you the test real quick. Breathe in, breathe out, resist, resist. There's nothing here. Okay. Same here. Breathe in, breathe out, resist. So nothing here. But if I test other part, example, breathe in, breathe out, I push here. He's super strong. So that's not a problem. That's just the side that is not working properly. So we're gonna fix those joints. I'm gonna create some stimulus and see what's going on after. Body with the head and everything, so you're gonna turn like a model.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Turn.
C'est bon. Okay, we're gonna create some model testing. Just another thing, just to see if the transfer plan is good. Breathe in, breathe out, and turn slowly on the left side. Look at us. Hello, my name is Moss. Okay, good. You feel some restriction maybe in the hips on that side?
Yeah.
Yeah, on front other line. Okay, breathe in. Breathe out and turn on the right side. Oh, pain. We can see the eyebrow moving. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's not that good. Okay.
Restriction.
Good.
Simple. I don't know.
Flexion. We did the correction. Breathe in. Breathe out. There we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Super strong. Super strong. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh yeah, it's a wall. Breathe.
Turns on, man.
Yeah. Breathe out. Super good. Excellent. Gonna do the rotation test again. The model testing, we can say. Feet together. No rush. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh yeah. Better. Nice. Other side. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
No
we work
restriction
on the head and the ankle, I would just want to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Very fast.
Couple of seconds.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Jump. Jump a bit. Excellent. Relax. Okay, the posture is calibrated by feet, plantar sole, in fact, eyes, inner ear, some fascia lines, some joints. Relax. So I don't pull, don't feel like I'm pulling, I'm just bringing them together. If I unroll them, look, there's a good 2 centimeter on the left side that is lower. Check. Very good. So if I go just over the iliac crest here, it's 1 centimeter, maybe and a half lower on that side. You feel it? Otherwise, put your finger over mine, you're gonna feel it. Okay, feel the difference here.
Yeah.
So, two side, the hips and the frontal scapulum are that side. Those basically must come from the eyes at first sight. Lock your two elbow, fingers together, raise your arm like that. Don't do anything, don't do anything. Hop, look here, 1 centimeter all on the right side. So basically you're like that, like that. Put your two arms again like this. Just some posturology test I showed you. I'm gonna lock the elbow, I'm gonna pull here, resist, strong, resist, roll, resist here. So, brachial plexus might have some trouble right here. Go in the front here. Turn your head on the left side. Can you see here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Here?
No.
No. So 5, other side. Here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
4.5, okay? Over 7. So my point is him to see there, okay? So he's not. So we're gonna fix some stuff. We're gonna check about the feet sensitivity. Hey brother, just for my pleasure, tell me where's the front deep line, anterior deep line. Yeah, because we found that problematic in him.
So it starts with the interosseous membrane and the fascia.
Yeah.
Comes through to the adductors, goes through the pelvic floor.
The problem here.
Yeah. Deep, it actually goes through to the QLs and the psoas, the diaphragm, in the intercostals, up the hyoids, into the jaw muscles and the temporal fascia. As the temporalis and the temporal fascia here.
Okay, good. So do you have problem with the temporal region and ATM region?
Oh yeah.
As well as the groin?
As well as
Really?
the groin, man.
So, are you surprised?
Not at all.
So that line is attached to the hamstrings as well as the hip adductors. So we can do a little demo just to see if there's a great mobility here. Relax here. I don't want to put oil on your pants, so. Oh my God! Relax. Relax. Stuck here. Okay, almost 90 degrees. I'm gonna go with the abduction. Relax. Not that bad here. Almost 90. You're stuck here. Okay, that's kind of great for the
For the issues that we got.
yeah, for the EBD. Relax here. Less restriction on that side.
Yeah.
Okay, relax here. It's better too on that side. Good stretch. We're gonna check after the jaw treatment, okay?
Okay.
Good vibe. Kind of painful.
Oh yeah.
It's done.
Torture.
Relax.
Wow.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less pain too.
Oh yeah.
Ta-da!
That's crazy, man. Ballerina.
Yeah. Ballerina. Come see a show next Saturday.
That's awesome.
This one I haven't been affected yet, but so the
But
results
it's less
are
tension
yeah.
under the bicep femoris on
Right
the
side is really visually
Yeah,
affected.
because of the.
Okay, so we find something here about the eye. We correct the feet. It was good. Posture changed a lot. Full head rotation. Brachial plexus was fixed too. So the only thing was lacking. Inner ear was good finally. And now is the eyes exercise. The saccade eyes exercise like that stimulate the motor cortex as well as the cerebellum. So tons of stuff correlated. In fact, actually, when you go down, you stimulate the right cerebellum. I'm gonna check the posture. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stop that. Let's see. Relax. Jump a bit. No move. Good. Actually, we can see the head is even better.
Yeah, it
Don't
feels
forget,
great.
there's There's more muscle on that side for now, but the head is straighter since the eyes move better. Plantar sole affect the verticality as well, so relax. If we haven't overcharged the nervous system, the posture might be perfect. If there's no short leg, relax. Don't do it for me, that's perfect here, you can see. Relax. If I go there, but feel good. Lock your two elbow, lift, don't help, oh, zoom, perfect.
Correct it, man.
Lock here, I'm gonna pull, super strong. Gonna show the head, walk, 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 walk. Turn on the left side of the head, where you can you see here, move your eyes, here, here, rock and roll, other side, here, move your eyes, here, here. Still got a little something maybe on that side, kind of better.
But much better.
No rotation, so less muscle tension.
No, I feel
fascia works better
too.
Yeah. So let's continue. That's supposed to be the normality. We got to fix the interoceptors with the diaphragm, as that's the symbol of how we interact with ourselves while we're breathing. Because while we're breathing, we're compacting ourselves and stretching ourselves all the time. If the structure don't follow, we're gonna have some trouble. So after we want to interact with the physical world, so we need to feed the eye and everything to work perfectly. So what's not his point? So before training the body to interact with more weight and more stuff, are you able to just breathe and respect your physiology, and after to stand straight in a proper manner before creating movement? Some people come to see me and say, I got a good posture, I train well, I run well, everything. Okay, but they cannot stand straight without rotation. You're not like that and start to run perfectly. That's not normal.
Like that.
Because every time I say, okay, sit down, you're gonna think about the table is there. You're gonna see yourself moving to the do the action. So your brain needs to know where you're in space before acting with space. So you're not all with torsion and become perfectly straight since you're doing an action. It's not that way. Okay, fix the posture, fix how you interact with your own diaphragm, and let's go further now. Gargoyle. Gargoyle. How do you say it?
Gargle.
Gargle.
Gargle. Gargle.
No, why?
Yeah.
Gargle. Okay. You good?
Ouais, je filme depuis tantôt.
Ah, she's filming that. Okay, we got, tests. It's not about just my own energetical stuff. Cranial nerve 1 on the right side, bioelectrical trouble. We make it smell some stuff. Peppermint, it was weaker on the right side, right? And we test vagal nerve at the same time on the right side and issue. So just gargle. Gargle. So just before me, I have just to create a stimulation for the 10 cranial nerves. So it might do some help there. Okay. So that's it. Okay, good. Oh! Found a correlation with the anterior pituitary gland and
temporal bone.
Just quick sequence, the reflexive zone, and when it go weaker, it's interesting. And it's the anterior pituitary is connected with the temporalis, so that's funny because you have an accident right there. So maybe there's an imbalancement, something with the groin, something with the stuff, and anterior pituitary is implicated in the hormone production a lot. So. Interesting. Just a little note for ourselves. I love to check out a bit the energy system, and we found something about the heart chakra. That's funny because in the beginning of the consultation, he was talking about something he lived in his personal life, and he was pointing there, and we find something finally. There was a kind of a blockage. As a therapist, that's pretty important to keep that chakras flowing, since it's our interaction with the world. The heart chakra, for people who believe or not believe, is green. That's funny. And green, there's nothing green inside of us, so it brings back the reality that's the green is outside. It's the interaction with others. So we're all connected together. That's what I think. That's why it's pretty important as a therapist to have less judgment than anyone, because people come us to help us, so they don't want to feel judged. They want to feel kind of supported, loved, and understood. Yeah. So we find something there. Talk to me about some personal stuff about what happened in his life, and he kind of closed the door of some events. He maybe did confidence in some stuff. So we let it free. I think it is good. It was a good.
Yeah.
It was
I actually feel great. I feel lighter in my chest now.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So breathe about it. Think about that. Just we stop when we can see the reaction. We find a solution and just flow on that. And he changed his life. Everything he changes his life. So he already goes into the action. Now he got to let the past go. Yeah, because the past don't define what we are. It influences what we are, but we can take that as a good lesson and take some positive stuff about it.
Absolutely.
So the magic sentence will be for you.
Is love myself and love others.
Yeah. So the famous sentence now to remember, it's not like a mantra you got to repeat. It's just to remember that sentence and to live it. It's I love life and I love others. And when I was testing, it's I love others. That was kind of whoa. There's some stuff going on with some people that hurt him, and you get to let it go and realize just. We're stuck with media and everything that create us judgment about others that a baby won't have with another kid, and that's just the social influence. So
Very true.
love each other, guys and girls. Bye. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. I hope you register to Institut Neuroperformance or Nicolas Desjardins, thérapeute, neurotherapist. We're gonna be glad to have you here. Share, like the video, comments. It's kind of cool to interact with the other therapists, or if you get any health issues, we can answer the best we can. It's not a diagnosis, of course, but it's not. We're here to help. So that's something to say. Sorry.
Oh man, this was amazing. I feel great. I feel lighter. I feel like everything is just stacked on top of each other so naturally, and it's easy to hold myself up. So thank Nick so much. This guy's amazing, guys.
Thank you. So you can come see Moustafa. Same here. We're all at the Apollo. Say it.
Yeah.
I speak
Apollo
too much.
Physical Therapy Center is right here.
You're
out of oxygen.
Yeah, thank you. A lot of translation.
For sure.
Okay.
Come visit us.